everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name's Lisa. Today's reaction video is going to be a Dax reaction. This is for the official audio for his track Wounded, and this is also featuring an artist called Clever. Never heard of that artist before, but I'm really looking forward to getting to another Dax reaction and seeing what he has for us today, and also hearing what this artist Clever is all about. So without further ado, let's get into it and see what they have for us. Here we go.
My eyes tell stories I'll never say. Look inside my eyes, I'm wounded, wounded, wounded. They think I'm fine, but I can't do this, do this, do this. The pain deep inside my eyes tell stories that I can't recite. They think I'm fine, but I might lose it, lose it, lose it. I tried to move on, I tried to replace, change patterns, stop eating at our favorite place. I'm in a dangerous cycle of self-loathing and hate. I wanna sleep, but when I do, I fucking see your face. Reliving past times is how I pass time. Oh, you say you sorry? Bitch, that's what you said the last time. I thought we were a fairy tale, the story ended, then you sold it back to me and tried to paint me as the bad guy. Don't try to act like you ain't take me for granted. After months of taking care of you, repairing your damage, I spent time, money, you were taking advantage, and then you came up with some bullshit and you totally vanished. Fuck, just cause I'm a man, that doesn't mean that I cannot cry. And just because they love you doesn't mean that they will not lie. People change and grow apart, I know we cut ties, but sometimes I still wonder how you did it and ask why. Look inside my eyes, I'm wounded, wounded, wounded. They think I'm fine, but I can't do this, do this, do this. The pain deep inside my eyes tell stories that I can't recite. They think I'm fine, but I might lose it, lose it, lose.
Wow, okay, so straight away, I mean, I know this is just an audio, so there's no music video, there's no visuals with it, but just the audio is absolutely brilliant. I love the arrangement. Again, another great melody, another great instrumental from Dax. He's always brilliant at kind of just knowing exactly what instrumental to use with the lyrics that he kind of puts in his songs. So I mean, this song is obviously a very sort of emotional, heartfelt one about a relationship that's gone bad and how somebody treated him badly. It sounds like, you know, it just sort of, the relationship went sour, and you know, maybe she kind of hurt him and then tried to make out that it was his fault and her actions, whatever they were justified, and that he was the bad guy, as he said. Just, yeah, it's just a very heartfelt, poignant song and brilliantly written again, and as always. At the minute it's just Dax, but I'm interested to sort of like see what Clever has to offer in this song. I'm assuming his part is coming up next. So yeah, just wanted to say that first impressions, absolutely love that. And do you know something I've never ever noticed before? I mean, I've reacted to quite a few songs from this album, Pain Paints Paintings, and I've said before that I just love the whole visual of the album cover, where he's kind of like, you know, it's him, and obviously like I don't know whether that, I presume that's like his own artwork, or did he get an artist to actually do a portrait of him and then obviously added all the extra bits in, I'm not sure. But yeah, I just love the whole visual of that. Just, you can see like a load of his tattoos, and just the way he's kind of like sat on his own head, and you know, sort of like coming out of it, it's almost like his subconscious, like, you know, as part of his brain. And then obviously you've got sort of like the Dax here in his heart, and just absolutely brilliant. But something I've never noticed before is the part that's like down near his head. I've actually just realised that's the top of his head, and it's actually his hair. And it's upside down. I don't know how I've not picked that up on that before, but I'm literally just noticing it now. I mean, I just love the whole the Joker tattoo on his arm, and just the fact that he's, you know, crying tears of blood as well. Just it's just such a brilliant album cover. I just love it. It's so artistic and just inspiring and just so unique, and it just goes perfectly with the kind of music that Dax delivers. and just his messages within his songs. I just love that. I just wanted to point that out because yeah, I've never noticed. Don't ask me how that's gone over my head, but excuse the pun. But no, I've never noticed that that's actually the top of his head, kind of down by the side of his head, with his hair and everything. Love that. Absolutely brilliant. So let's carry on and see what else he has to say in this song, and also see if the artist Clever is featured. Maybe he has like a verse, or he's doing maybe some vocals or something, singing. I'm not too sure what kind of artist he is, so we shall find out.
Every knife is a sword fight, every thought is a war, and every mirror holds reflection of a battle that I'm not winning anymore.
As in the artist.
That knife in my back and I put that knife in my fist. I took that knife in my fist and I put that knife to my wrist. I ain't never been good at love, but fuck it, I take a stab at it. It's got a bad habit of letting people close to me that ain't supposed to be. But supposed
love that wordplay.
I don't feel the same, and you should feel ashamed, but the truth still remains that I'm wounded. Think I'm fine, but I can't do this, no. Look inside my eyes, I'm wounded.
Love that.
Wounded. Think I'm fine, but I can't do this. Do this, do this. The pain inside my eyes tell stories that I can't recite. They think I'm fine, but I might lose it, lose it, lose it. Look inside my eyes, I'm wounded. They think I'm fine, but I can't.
Wow. Okay, that was a very short song actually. I didn't realise I probably would let it play actually. If I'd known it was that short, I didn't look beforehand. Wow. I mean, I love that. Yeah, just the artist Clever sort of like came in for that that verse, and yeah, and then obviously Dax joined in for the last chorus. Yeah, just love that. Like I say, just a very heartfelt song about sort of the breakup of a relationship, and just, you know, hurt feelings, and just, you know, how he kind of, you know, felt after that ended. And yeah, I love the artist Clever. I loved his voice as well in that. He's got a lovely voice, a lovely singing voice. Again, I mean, he's another one of those artists that maybe I'm going to have to look up some more of his stuff and just take a listen and to a couple of his songs and see what else he has out there. He's an artist that I've never heard of before, but then that doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of artists out there that I've never heard of, and yet there's probably people out there watching this going, "Oh, you've never heard of the artist Clever, really?" But yeah, you have to bear in mind that there's a lot of artists that we don't necessarily, they're not actually big over here in the UK or even in Europe or whatever. So probably just the same as there's a lot of artists over here that are not necessarily big over in the States or in Canada or anywhere else, and yet, you know, we'd probably say the same. Someone over in the States, for example, listening, and we'd be like, well, you've never heard of so and so? Like, oh, they've been around for a long time, they've got a huge catalogue, of, you should check them out. So yeah, it's yeah, swings and roundabouts, but yeah, I'll definitely have to sort of look up the artist Clever and just sort of see what else he has out there, because yeah, I like what I hear so far, and who knows, I could end up going down a whole new rabbit hole. That happens a lot with me. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Like I said, there was no music video to it, but the audio was brilliant, and yeah, well delivered, and yeah, just very heartfelt lyrics and brilliantly written, and love the melody as well. Yeah, Dax has delivered again. Loved it. So if you love this too, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with more Dax reactions and reactions for other artists on Thursdays and Sundays, and reactions to Tom McDonald music on Tom McDonald Tuesday, every Tuesday. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Right through the grave.